I've got some exciting news to share, you guys. I was in like a weight loss documentary type video. We are going to be checking that out, and I'm going to be talking about my story. Hi guys, welcome to my channel if you are new, and welcome back if you've been around here a while. I am Kendra. This is Kendra Creates. This is where I share my weight loss journey with you. Hopefully I can help you out along the way if you're on a weight loss journey. I also do commentary on a variety of topics, including health, wellness, fitness, weight loss, and anything you send to me. And also you'll learn about me along the way. So if that stuff sounds good to you, then make sure you are subscribed to my channel. All right, guys. So I follow this channel called Luke Narwhal, and what he does is he posts like inspirational stories and things to kind of like help people along the way, like as they're on a weight loss journey. And I found him maybe like a couple of months ago, and it was such great information, just kind of like stories you can relate to if you're on a weight loss journey, just cool stuff. And he posted on his community tab, like, you know, trying to solicit people for a like story he wanted to do. And he kind of just wanted to get people's stories out there, just share people's stories and their weight loss. And I was like, that sounds interesting. So I did it, and he created the video, and it's a wonderful video. There are 4 stories of ladies, and we just kind of share our experiences. So basically he did like a full interview. I want to say that interview took like, I talk so much, so it took maybe like almost an hour, and he just cut pieces there and just pasted them together. It's beautiful. It's well done. I'll have the link in the description box below if you want to see the full video. But right now we're just going to be taking my bits and pieces, and I'm just going to be talking about things. And yeah, if you want to see that stuff, then you're in the right place. I've been overweight all my life, literally. Like as a child, I can remember being teased and called fat when I was in kindergarten. So yes, it is true. I have been overweight all my life, and yes, I was teased at 5 years old of being called fat. And it really affected me really bad growing up. Low self-esteem, no friends, isolation, just feeling down about myself. I can remember crying in front of the mirror as a child, just hating myself, hating how I looked. Eventually I grew out of that, and I actually, you know, really loved how I looked, even at my heaviest weight. I really can't relate to that, you know, like when I got older, because I just grew self-esteem, and I just really appreciated myself for who I was, and I just learned to love myself and what I was dealt with. And I think this is kind of like what affects people in their weight loss efforts. They really just start really liking how they look, and they just start really liking themselves, and they just like don't want to change and don't really care. I mean, that's how I was for a very long time. I guess you could say like I was complacent with my looks and my appearance and my weight and everything. So I didn't really see a need to change it. But as you know, as you get older, your weight tends to creep up, and, you know, health problems start to arise and things like that. And now, you know, I have a greater purpose in life. I do have a child, so it was just all the more reason to make a change. I was in misery. I was in pain every single day. I was so tired throughout the day. I had sleep apnea. I had to get a CPAP machine. I had high blood pressure. And I was like, damn, I might die. And that was my ultimate wake-up call when I was to my highest weight. I was sick. And I felt like I was too young to be that heavy and to have all of these sicknesses. And it was really just caused by my weight, you know? And so no matter what like bad acceptance tells you, like weight is an issue, and it definitely causes health problems. Maybe not in everybody, maybe not, you know, as much as people make it out to be. I don't know, but I had health problems, okay? I can only speak for myself. I had sleep apnea. I had tendonitis in my feet. I had high blood pressure, and I was always achy. I looked good on the outside to me. I felt like I was still attractive, but I just was not good health-wise. And it was just a big wake-up call when I was such a young age, in my opinion. And I was struggling on a day-to-day basis with my health. 2015 is when I started going on the incline to get up to 386. I would literally wake up, get ready for work, go to McDonald's, get breakfast, go back to my office, do work, go somewhere out to eat, do work, go home. But before I went home, I made sure to get fast food. So it was nothing but a fast food diet and no activity, and me being depressed and me using food as a way to cope with my depression. And this is why, I have a hard time believing people when they say oh, I don't eat that much, or, my eating habits aren't that bad, or, whatever it is that they say, however it is that they justify their weight. It's hard for me believing that, because I know how I ate then. I know how I've eaten throughout all of my life. And I know why I am the weight that I am, or the weight that I was. It's no surprise. My eating habits were trash. And, I used food to make me feel better. And it's a struggle, every day. I still struggle with it. Well, not maybe every day, but it's a regular basis, struggle. People can try to convince themselves all that they want, they don't have a problem with food or this or that, but I had a problem with food, and I have a problem with food. It's not as bad as it was, but I still feel like I will always have that problem, and it's always going to be a battle for me, and it's something that I'm always going to have to manage. And so I think going into it with my eyes wide open, I can be just more aware of my problem and seek out the solutions to continue to, handle those issues that I have. A lot of people don't realize how hard it is. I don't really think that thinner people, or people that have never struggled with their weight or anything like that, I don't think that they realize how difficult it is. I will always hold that belief that people who have never struggled with their weight will not understand how difficult it is, especially when they have had everything working against them. I feel like I have had everything working against me, not only genetics, but also education. I was never educated about nutrition. I wasn't raised to be active. We didn't go on hikes or walks or ride bikes. I was not, raised with healthy, nutritious food. There wasn't really fresh vegetables or fresh fruit or well-balanced meals. And of course, you had to clean your plate. You had to clean your plate. And everyone around me was eating large portions. So that's what I ate, So I literally had everything working against me. And to have that, and to be overweight all my life, you can't fabricate that experience, and people who have never struggled just don't understand the struggle, because they know when to put their plate down. They know how to eat a well-balanced diet. They're just naturally active, and they just have no problems with food. They have no problems with hunger. They have no problems with eating. They have none of these problems. And now it's just me trying to get into a healthier mindset and a healthier lifestyle. It is freaking hard. So I had got down to about 220 this last go round, and then I had got pregnant, and then I had my baby, and then I gained weight when I was pregnant, so I got up to about 250. And then after I had my baby, I had postpartum depression, and then I got up to about 274. And I was like, we're not doing this again. I was like, I got to get my mental health back on track. I have a child that I have to take care of now. I want to be a different parent than my parents were. I want to model good behaviors for my child, and I also want to be active with my child, because those were two things that my parents were not for me. So this is where my present day journey takes me. As you guys know, I have lost and gained weight my entire life. I went on my first diet when I was about 9 years old. It was Slim Fast. And it has been a struggle with my weight all my life. So in 2021, after I had my baby, suffered postpartum depression, one way that I pulled myself out of that was going to the gym. I just wanted to get out of the house, but I knew I needed to lose weight. I did not want to get back up to the 300s again. And that's kind of like where my journey started. I lost about 25 pounds with just going just to the gym. 2022, I started Nutrisystem. I did that for a couple of months and I lost about 25 pounds with that. And then I started Saxenda later on in the year in September, and I lost weight with that. So for the total of the year 2022, I lost nearly 50 pounds. And this 2023, it has been a challenge, but I did finally get under 200 pounds, and the lowest I've seen is 194, but I've been kind of bouncing around a little bit. So hopefully I'll continue to lose and ultimately get to my goal weight of 150. You have to keep going. You cannot stop. Like, you have to have a routine of things and keep that routine up, even when times get tough, even when the scale doesn't move, even when, you feel like you're not getting the results that you want. Like, consistency. Because I can remember times last year where I didn't lose a pound in an entire month, and it was sad. But the thing is, I did not give up. And while you're not giving up, you can also change things around to hopefully get you back where you're trying to be. And that probably is my number one advice for crushing a weight loss journey, is just to be consistent. How you establish consistency is just through healthy habits. I would start with a schedule. I think this is what has saved me. Having a routine of things and making sure that I stick to that routine to do the things. Getting in that routine. I know when I'm going to drink my water. I know when I'm going to have my lunch. I know when I'm going to go to the gym. I know when I'm going to eat my snacks. I know when I'm going to do all of this, and it just becomes normal and I just do it. I think that has led to my consistency over the last year, and I don't foresee me giving up my routine. I don't foresee me stopping my healthy habits. It's pretty normal for me to eat vegetables. Like, I know that sounds crazy, but it's normal. It's normal for me to reach for an apple for a snack. That's normal. It's normal for me to drink water and have a water bottle and just carry that around with me. It's normal. So I just do it. And it doesn't feel like a chore for me to go to the gym after work. I look forward to it because it's kind of like, my downtime, me time, So I think that is the number one thing that you can do for yourself on a weight loss journey, is just to not give up. Because a lot of times we don't see the scale moving like we want to, and we just give up. Times get tough, we just give up. There's a holiday coming and we eat crazy, and then we just give up. Get in a routine, stay consistent, and don't give up. I hope this has benefited somebody on a weight loss journey. Make sure you check out the full video, because there are other inspiring women and their stories. And if you like this video, make sure that you give it a thumbs up. Okay. Check and make sure you are subscribed to my channel. I would love to have you here. Hopefully I can help you out if you're on a weight loss journey. Also, make sure you continue to spread kindness in a world full of hate. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.